Hello! We hope you're enjoying your stay at Toshi's place.
And to help you make the most of your time here in Kamakura, we've put together this little sightseeing guide for you.
Today, we're going to introduce you to Joei-ji Temple. You might also hear it called the Botamochi Temple.
Ah, yes, the Botamochi Temple. There's a really great story behind that name.
There really is. So you might be wondering why Botamochi Temple, it's not just a cute nickname. It actually goes way back.
It goes back to the late 13th century, a turbulent time,
Okay.
especially for a Buddhist priest named Nichiren. See, the government back then, the shogunate, they considered him a heretic.
Right, that sounds serious.
It was, and things got so bad they were actually leading him to his execution at a place called Tatsunokuchi.
Wow. Imagine the tension, the fear.
Exactly. But then something kind of amazing happened.
Oh.
A woman appeared. We only know her as Sajiki no Ama, which means the nun of the viewing platform. And as Nichiren is being taken to what he must have thought was his death, she steps forward and offers him botamochi.
Botamochi, like the sweet rice cakes.
Yep. Simple sesame seed covered botamochi. Just this small act of kindness right in the middle of everything.
That's incredible. What a gesture.
But here's where the story gets even wilder.
Go on.
Just as the executioner is about to, do his job, this bright, shining object appears in the sky, right over Enoshima nearby.
A shining object? Like what?
Nobody really knows. But it was so bright, so startling, it completely freaked out the officials.
No way.
Yes, they were so frightened they just stopped everything, called off the execution right then and there.
Wow, so the light saved him.
It certainly seems that way. The unexpected event definitely saved Nichiren's life.
And the Botamochi.
Became legendary. From that day on, people started calling it neck-saving botamochi, kubitsunagi botamochi.
Neck-saving Botamochi. That's amazing. So it's a symbol of faith, this miraculous escape.
And that simple act of kindness, it's really stuck through the centuries.
So the temple itself, Joei-ji, when did that come about?
Right. The temple was established a bit later, early 17th century, during the Edo period.
Okay.
It was founded by a nun named Nichiyu, and it belongs to the Nichiren Shu sect of Buddhism.
Which Nichiren himself founded.
Exactly. It was one of those new schools of Buddhism that popped up during the Kamakura era. It got really popular with, common people and even samurai. It was a time of big social changes.
And there's another layer of history right on the temple grounds, too, isn't there? Something about Minamoto no Yoritomo.
Yes. Good point. The temple grounds are actually believed to be where a Sajiki, a viewing platform, once stood.
A viewing platform?
Yeah, where Minamoto no Yoritomo himself, the founder of the whole Kamakura shogunate, used to come to enjoy the views. Apparently great views of Yugahama Beach from there.
Wow, so Yoritomo stood right there. That really gives you a sense of history.
It does. And listen to this, the temple's name, Joei-ji. It's said to come from Sajiki no Ama's Buddhist name.
The nun who offered the Botamochi.
The very same one. Her name was Myojo Nechi. Joei-ji comes from that. It's a lovely tribute.
That's beautiful.
And if you look around the grounds, you'll actually find a stone monument. It has a special waka poem on it, dedicated to her.
A quiet reminder of her kindness.
Exactly. So much history packed into one place.
Okay, so when you visit Joei-ji today, what are some of the highlights? What should you look out for?
Well, first, inside the main hall, you'll find the main object of worship. It's called the Sanbo Soshi statue.
Sanbo Soshi?
It represents the three treasures of Buddhism. That's the Buddha, the Dharma, which means the teachings, specifically the Lotus Sutra for this sect, and the Sangha.
And the Sangha here is Nichiren.
Right. In this context, it refers to Nichiren himself as the leader of the community.
Yeah.
So it's a really central symbol of their faith.
Got it. And you mentioned another shrine.
Yes, nearby there's a charming little shrine called Sajiki Daimyojin. It's quite popular.
Very popular for what?
People often go there to pray for matchmaking, finding a partner, and also for family safety.
Oh, that's lovely. Matchmaking and family safety.
Yeah, and it's also a really interesting example of something called Shinbutsu Shugo.
Shinbutsu Shugo, that's the mixing of Shinto and Buddhism, right?
Exactly, where you have Shinto deities, or kami, and Buddhist figures enshrined together in the same place. It used to be super common in Japan up until maybe the early 19th century. You still see remnants of it, like here.
Creates a really unique spiritual atmosphere.
It really does.
Yeah.
Now, here's where things get really interesting, connecting back to the botamochi.
The neck-saving Botamochi.
Right. So that phrase, keeping one's neck, kubitsunagi, in modern times, it's taken on a whole new meaning.
How so?
Well, think about modern anxieties. job security,
Well,
right?
so keeping your neck means
They're keeping
your job.
you got to avoiding layoffs, finding good employment. The legend has sort of adapted to fit modern life,
That is fascinating. An ancient story finding new relevance today.
isn't it? It perfectly reflects those concerns people have about their careers. So Joby has become this surprisingly popular spot for people praying for job security.
So working adults, students looking for jobs.
Exactly. They come here seeking a bit of that neck-saving luck.
Can you get anything related to that, like a charm?
Absolutely. They have a special charm, an omamori, called the neck-saving omamori.
Of course they do. What's it like?
It's quite beautiful, actually. It's embroidered, has bush clover on the front and peony flowers on the back. People believe it brings good luck specifically for job hunting and career changes.
What a perfect blend of the old legend and modern hopes.
It really is. And if you happen to be in Kamakura on a specific date, September 12th, you're in for a real treat.
Oh, what happens then?
The temple holds its big annual memorial service, the Tatsunokuchi Honani. It commemorates Nichiren's persecution and miraculous escape.
Okay.
And guess what they give out to visitors during the service?
Let me guess. Botamoki.
You got it. They hand out badamochi. It's a really special chance to connect directly with the temple's core story.
That sounds amazing. A direct taste of history.
Definitely. And one more thing for visitors, Goshwin, the temple stamps.
Ah, yes. Lots of people collect those.
They do. And Joji has some beautiful ones. There's a particularly popular two-page spread.
What makes it special?
It actually features that waka poem we mentioned earlier, the one about the nun offering bodamochi to Nichiren. It's a really lovely and meaningful souvenir.
That sounds like a perfect keepsake.
It really is. You know, Joei-ji might look quite modest compared to some of the giant temples in Kamakura, but it's got this deep spirituality. It's very tranquil.
A hidden gem, maybe?
I think that's a perfect description. Especially in autumn, the grounds are just lovely with seasonal flowers, bush clover, hibiscus, those bright red spider lilies, cosmos. It's a wonderful place for a peaceful pause.
So, summarizing the experience then, what should people really make sure to do when they visit Joei-ji?
Well, first off, just breathe. Soak in the peace and quiet. It's genuinely a tranquil spot, perfect for a moment of calm away from the crowds.
Find some inner peace. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Then, you can offer prayers. At the main hall, maybe for that job security or finding good work, tapping into the modern meaning.
Right. The neck-saving aspect.
Exactly. Or head over to the little Sajiki Daimyojin shrine for those matchmaking or family safety wishes.
Okay. And don't forget the charm.
Definitely grab one of those neck-saving omamori. It's such a unique souvenir with a great story, and who knows, maybe a little bit of luck.
A meaningful keepsake.
And for the Goshwin collectors, remember to visit the temple office. They usually issue them between 11 a.m. and noon, and then again from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Aim for that special two-page spread with the poem.
Good tip on the times. And if you are lucky enough to be here on September 12th,
Absolutely. Try to attend the Tatsunokuchi Honani service. Getting that bodamochi during the ceremony, that's an experience you probably won't forget.
sounds like it connects you right back to the beginning of the story.
It really does. And, you know, staying nearby at Toshi's place gives you that flexibility to visit Joei-ji without rushing. You can really take your time, reflect.
Make it a truly peaceful part of your trip.
Exactly. It's ideal for that kind of quiet spiritual moment.
And after visiting the temple, the area around it, Omaki Zaimukuza, is nice too, right?
Oh yeah, it's a lovely area. More residential, quieter beaches nearby, other historic temples tucked away. Good for a wander.
Okay, let's talk practicalities. How do you get there?
It's actually really easy. From
What?
Kamakura Station, just take the east exit. It's only about a 7 to 10 minute walk.
Oh, that's super close. Walkable from the station?
Very walkable. We definitely recommend walking or using public transport. There isn't any dedicated parking right at the temple.
Good to know. The walk through Kamakura is always nice anyway.
It is. And the temple is generally open pretty good hours, 6 a.m. in the morning until 4:30 p.m. in the afternoon year-round.
Okay. Any admission fee?
It's by voluntary donation. So you just offer what you feel is appropriate. Makes it very accessible. Just keep in mind, like any place, there might be occasional unexpected closures,
Yeah.
but usually it's open during those hours.
Perfect. And you mentioned other sites nearby in that Omaki Zaimukuza area.
Yes. If you have more time after Joei-ji, you're really close to some other great spots. There's Joei-ji Temple, which is quite large and impressive.
Okay.
Then there's Mahoji, which is famous for its moss garden. They call it the Moss Temple. really beautiful and serene.
Ooh, sounds lovely.
And Onkokoranji Temple is nearby too. That's historically important because it's where Nichiren actually wrote one of his major texts.
Wow, so lots of Nichiren connections in this area.
Definitely. And maybe slightly different interests. But Anyuan Temple is also close. That's where the famous film director Akira Kurosawa is buried.
Really?
Yeah.
Kurosawa's grave. That's quite something. So lots to explore right around Joei-ji.
Absolutely. It's a really rich little corner of Kamakura. Joei-ji might seem small, but it packs in so much history, spirituality, and, well, even a bit of modern hope.
A great example of how stories and places evolve.
What did you think?
We hope the rest of your stay at Toshi's place will be filled with wonderful memories.